Afternoon or good evening, depending where you are in the world. Welcome to another Foron-Asham Stanley live stream in what is the last game of the season. And whilst we've missed out on the chance to go top, we are playing for second place. You had a good win yesterday against Sal Villa, a 5-3, a bit of a battle, but we came out on top. It never looked unlikely we were going to lose that game, but they gave us certainly a run for our money, and 5-3 it ended there. Looking at scores yesterday, so Keithsett, who were top of the league, they were losing at one point to Bernie Patton for a majority of that game, but two late goals from Keithsett gave them that point, which took them to the title win. We're now 4 points behind. If they'd lost that game as they were looking to do, we would have still been in with a chance, although unlikely. But yeah, unfortunately it was taken yesterday. Keithsett top of the league, so congratulations to them. In other results, Martmon Athletic, who we played today, drew with Epinal Rangers 2-2 in that game, and Epinal Rangers today will play Caston as well, who we're on the same amount of points, so big games today. Sal Villa, as I mentioned in our result there, 3-5 in the end, so pretty good display. East Whitton Albion, Petford Villa. Petford Villa took that game, which was not surprising really considering East Whitton's position in the league, and Petford Villa started the season very strong, but dropped off. I believe they are a zombie team, so no surprises there. And then Foron-Asham, they're pile on the unhappiness there with Caston winning 4-0 at Foron-Asham, so they're rooted to the bottom of the table and not likely to move, unfortunately, but they did manage to get a win earlier in the season against East Whitton, so not all was lost there, but minus 64 the goal difference there now for them, so they'll be disappointed with that. And then Sam Rovers and Tort Town tied it up there as well, and Sam Rovers off the pace now as well, so the league is pretty much set. Just a couple of games that could affect those standings, and in fact it's ourselves and Caston, who we play today, affect that second, third spot, and then Martmon Athletic, who we play today, and Epinal Rangers, who play Caston. So those two are the biggest games of today. We'll see what the outcome sits there. We have a better goal difference though, +4, so sitting pretty. So we need some good results there. So yeah. Welcome to the chat, Padda. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. First time chat, but I think you've been on some of these streams before. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Vernon, how many active users in your league? 4 to 5. So actually, we've had quite a few active users. I think there's only 2 zombie teams. I think, sorry, no, maybe more than that. I think Foron-Asham, East Whitton, Tort Town, Epinal Rangers were, but they've actually since started managing their team, and they've picked up some more points. Petford Villa and Martmon, though, I believe Petford Villa actually, yeah, I think they're zombie teams as well. So yeah, so probably about half the league is active, and the other half is still zombie teams. But we have seen some activity in terms of selecting their manager and certain different tactics. Not much action in the transfer market though, but yeah, I'm sure we'll see some of that increase as we move towards season 1, and I don't know if everyone saw the news as well, but yeah, season 0.5 is going to be played. We're hoping next month in June, ahead of the season 1 full release. So exciting news there. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you've got any score predictions for today. We're hoping that yeah, as I say, we've got a bit of an easier run I think than Caston. So I think we should win. Hopefully we'll get a 4, maybe 5-0 victory today. It'd be nice to keep a clean sheet as well. And then Caston as well. They've got a bit of a more difficult game against Epinal Rangers. Whilst it doesn't look like that way in the league, as I say, Epinal Rangers have sort of picked up their team halfway through the season and saw some good results off the back of that. So I think they're unbeaten in maybe 4 or 5 games now. So yes, hopefully that'll play to our favour with this last game of the season. So This is how we're lining up today. So we've gone for almost a second tier or second string team. A lot of our youth coming through as well. So Andrew's in goal, who's probably played about half the season and has got the most clean sheets as well. Is our second string goalkeeper, but a young one to watch for the future. Sierra is our last signing, and he's come in as a right back, and he was a mint from another club that we bought. And then Ferrara was one of our academy players on the left defence there, and then Gomez and Youssef, both kind of younger players within our squad. Nura, another academy player, takes captain's armband as well, and then Fernandez in the centre of the park. And then Torres, another academy player, has probably been the pick of our squad so far. Our youth teams certainly. He's been scoring for fun. Not quite as a goal scoring leader, but yeah, when he has played, he's got those assists and goals and made differences. So, and then Medina, another academy player. So I don't know if there's actually all 5 of our academy featuring today. No, 4 out of the 5, I think, featuring today. And then Gonzalez is our formidable forward up front, who is 1 yellow card away from suspension, but that won't make too much difference at this point. And then Fogel on the left wing there as well. We do have a couple of suspensions, so our second string centre forward Meza is suspended, as well as our kind of a star player all season, really. Ray Hernandez, central midfielder, he's also suspended for this. He got a red card against Epinal Rangers, in fact, and yeah, has accumulated more yellows as well over the season. So he's suspended for this game, unfortunately. Martmon, this is how they lined up yesterday. So as you can see, 4-4-2 zombie team. And conditioning is really waning there as well. So the goalkeeper 30 rated, and a couple of other decent players, a couple of defenders in the 35s, but generally I think like for like we should be matching them at least. And as I say, with some promising youngsters coming through, it gives them a chance to shine, and they've done well when we have fielded them against other teams as well. So we're hoping for all 3 points today. Let us know how your Footium teams are getting on as well. Second, yeah, pseudo promotion today, yeah, exactly. So hopefully we can take that second spot. We want those extra raffle tickets. You never know what they're going to make a difference. Yeah, exciting finish to the season. As I say, it was looking at one point we would have been in the title chase, although mathematically it would have been a bit more challenging. We could have finished on the same points and it going to goal difference, but Keith's getting that draw yesterday gives them the title before this last game, so it wasn't to be in this league, but hopefully we'll do the business when it counts in season 1 though. So let us know how your teams are doing. I know Pada, you finished second, I think, in the end there, but Nick brought it back from third, so well done for that. Vernon B, let us know how you're getting on as well with your teams. Always good to know. Ahead of the season 0.5, and yeah, let us know if you're excited about that, and if you've got any comments or feedback on it. We're looking forward to that. We're glad that the wait won't be as long, certainly, and hopefully we'll see some of those improvements before season 1 come into effect, and gives us another chance to make some improvements before season 1 as well. So it was a good chat yesterday with Mozza and Tom FM, as well as Roland as well. It was always nice to see that. I'd like to see a bit more of that content coming through as well. It's nice to kind of get that open conversation as well. So Vernon, you managed to win both of your leagues, a D6 and a D8. Nice. D6 league was crazy tight, 4 teams within 5 points at the top. Wow, that is tight. Yeah, there's been a few tight ones, and as I say, kind of our league's pretty much set. A couple of spaces around that can get filled, but it has been pretty competitive all season, which is nice to see. I know certainly the top 3 were in the fight for it, and Bernie Pat were there or thereabouts, and could have made a few changes. Could have delivered some challenges towards the end as well. They played both Keith's, who they drew with, as well as Kate Caston, and those games have kind of affected the standings overall. But yeah, all to play for in this last game. So yeah, a couple of minutes away from Oh, a couple of seconds even away from kickoff here, so I think we're actually pretty much about ready. So we'll get that lined up. We'll let go live when it's ready to. Hopefully, it won't take too long. Sometimes it's takes a bit longer than it should. Through just yet, but give it a little live now, so let's hopefully just kick this into action. There we go. Always takes a couple of moments just to kind of get in and set. There we go. So Keeper got an early goal actually as well. Keith's have already taken the lead at Fro Whitney, so Fro Whitney route to the bottom of the table, and then Keith's, as I say, already crowned champion, so an early goal there, which is not too surprising. And then Sound Rovers have got one against Bernie Pett, so a couple of goals already. Vernon, are you going to go for any specific raffle? I'm going to go for the crest upgrades. Yeah, so we had our badge upgrade, which yeah, we're really happy with. So we won't be going for that, but I think either a bronze player or potentially one of the rares. We've got 2 rare players coming, so probably go for a player. I don't know if I don't think we're eligible to go for one of the teams, so it's probably going to be a player, but we'll see if it's going to be a rare or a bronze player. I think there are more bronze players to go, so that might increase our chances. But yeah, we'll keep an eye as we get to that decision-making time. But yeah, certainly the badge upgrades are definitely worth having. It separates the teams, I think, and it makes it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing as well. Let us know if you've got any score predictions for this game. As I say, we're hoping for a 4 or 5-0 win. We'll see as we go. Away from home though, so maybe 3, but we're certainly wanting a clean sheet and all 3 points today. Oh, shot coming in from Torres, and a save. First shot of the game. But as I say, Torres is our one of our academy players, and is probably one of our star youth. Nothing much to speak of at the moment. Yeah, we're dominating the possession a little bit and registering that 1 shot on target early on as well. Aston Villa are 2-0 up at East Witton. So some goals going in around the grounds already. Kate Caston in that game there, it's still 0-0, which works for us as we speak. We'll keep an eye on that game with fairly closely. Got a yellow card here for Rojas for Martmon Athletic. Another shot from Martmon and another save. Stats don't appear to have pulled through that first shot that they had. It's a shot coming in from here from Ferrara. It hits it, but again it's saved. Looking at their team in a bit more detail, yeah, they're really suffering their conditioning. They're about 30%. Their goalkeeper rated 30. He's 72 in there. One of their centre backs as well as 65 conditioning and 30 rated. So not that conditioning makes too much difference that I've found so far, but hopefully it'll. A shot coming in here from Peter Vogel on the left wing. Another save, making this goalkeeper work early though, which is good to see. But yet to break through. Still a dangerous attack. Gonzalez and now Noor, our central midfield player. And amounting to nothing. Could have found a free kick on the edge of the box here, but it's to Martmon. It's still a dangerous attack on that left wing. Martmon come away with it. Sal Villa are now 3-0 up at East Witten, and Bernie Pett have also got one back at Sarum Rovers. So a couple more goals going around the grounds, but nothing in the games, nothing going against us at the moment in terms of the K Caston game, still 0-0 in that game there. So, and then Fro Whitney have got one back against Keithsett, bottom of the league. Fro Whitney against top of the table Keithsett. It's a bit of a turn up. Still a dangerous attack. We're certainly pushing. A shot coming in here from Peter Vogel. Another save. Carlos Perez in goal. Still in the box though. Another shot coming in here from Gorka Torres. And another save. Some early pressure, but we cannot get past this goalkeeper yet. Dangerous attack, but amounting to nothing. A flat game so far, not too much action really. A few shots, but nothing going in yet. The goalkeeper's handling everything we're throwing at them so far, but we're in the box again. South Villa now 4-0 up at East Witten. So they're looking pretty comfortable for their 3 points today. A shot coming in here from Medina. And another save from Carlos Perez. So big news at Epinal Rangers. Kay Caston have taken the lead there. It's 1-0 there, and as it remains, we will slip down the table to third place. Sorry. So we really need Epinal Rangers to do us a favour there, and we also need to take all 3 points here as well. And so far, we haven't been able to get past this goalkeeper. We've registered a number of goals on target and shots, but the goalkeeper's certainly kept him in it so far. Not good as it currently stands, but still a long way to go in these games. Burnley Pet have got a second over Sam Rovers and take the lead, and then Kisa as well have taken the lead there. Ferrara, we've got a goal. Carlo Ferrara, left back, our academy player, has given us the lead. That'll settle some nerves in the camp, and glad to see we've gotten there and got past the goalkeeper. Thank you, Vernon, for the interaction and the crowd scoring there. That doesn't come through on the recording, so it doesn't appear on YouTube, but in the bottom left you can see when people are interacting and pressing the buttons, getting involved. So yeah, thanks for doing that. Kay Caston have got a second over at Epinal Rangers, so they're clawing back that goal difference as well, so we need to keep an eye on that. We've got a 4-goal advantage, but that will be down to 3 now with that as it currently stands, so a bit of a way to go. But yeah, Vernon B, Zombie Kimpies are real MVPs. They certainly are. They've yeah, the amount of times that you see those goalkeepers, or even the lower rated goalkeepers that you're just thinking, well, you know, going to let in a hatful, but they just keep them in the game and stop it from being those cricket scores. But half time here, so yeah, good half time. Good first half, I should say. I got 1-0 up, and yeah, took a few attempts to kind of get through and then get on the sheet, but yeah. Ferrara managed to give us that lead early on. So Carlo Ferrara, our academy player, has given us the lead, and that was assisted by Miguel Fernandez, our central midfield player as well. So 1-0 at half time, and yeah, as I say, we're looking pretty good for it, possession wise and passes wise. We're dominating, and as I say, shots on target as well. We're at 7 shots compared to their 1. So yeah, looking pretty good for it. We have given away quite a few corners, so but we'll take that, and obviously the yellow card going for their player as well. We've given away 8 free kicks, and I'm a little bit concerned about a disciplinary. We've had 2 red cards this season, and those yellow cards have been mounting up as well, and a fair few suspended players throughout the course of the season as well. So I'm sure we might look at that and see what might affect that, but yeah, looking at some of the scores around the grounds as well. So yeah, Tort Town Petford still 0-0 in that game. Burnley Pet 2-1 up at Sarum Rovers, and then Sal Villa have got 4 over East Witton Albion, which isn't too surprising. East Witton kind of struggling in the bottom of the league there, and then Kisa 2-1 up at Fro Whitney again, which isn't too surprising with the score there being top of the league, and then Kay Caston 2-0 up at Epinal Rangers. So give this is the live table as it currently sits. Just give that a refresh, and it looks, I'm not sure. I've not updated our own game there, so that's going to hack that. So yeah, so this isn't a true reflection. But yeah, we're on 49 points with a goal difference of 40, and then Kay Caston will be in 3rd place with a goal difference of 38. So yeah, so all to play for there. So yeah, we'll keep that updated and keep an eye on that as we kind of go through into the second half. But yeah, certainly a positive first half, and glad we got that late goal in that first half as well, taking us into the half time. Hopefully we can come out the blocks and take the game by the scruff of the neck and keep that clean sheet as well. We'll have our awards night probably tomorrow with some releases of who's going to win some of our awards. We've got some good graphics lined up for that as well. We actually had a couple of comments and questions about graphics, so yeah, I do make all of the graphics ourselves, and yeah, but yeah, nothing's automated. We use a bit of AI for some of our post-match reports, but all the graphics and things we make ourselves, but that pulls in from statistics as well, drawn from spreadsheets. So it's a bit of a streamlined process, but it takes a bit of work. Took a bit of work to get there as well, and as you say, with the stream as well, it took a bit of time and effort to kind of get here, but we're happy with how it's looking, and I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, let us know your comments and thoughts and any suggestions for improvements. We're always looking at ways to improve and make it more engaging for everyone out there as well, but we're liking to see the amount of content that's been created with everyone's Footium team, so it's always good to see. We're just waiting for a half time. Oh, just right in queue. And yeah, it looks great, man. Probably the best stream in Footium. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think there was quite a few people streaming in some of the betas, but I haven't seen that many people streaming this league. I know it wasn't one of the quests. I think it has been in the past to stream your games, and yeah, people have jumped on that from that perspective. But yeah, I haven't seen many more. I think JG Webb streamed a couple of his first early games of the season, and Pada as well has been streaming on Kick. But I haven't seen anything from too many others. I know obviously Moz has been doing his Footium updates and things, which is great to see as well, and I'm sure we'll see some more content as well come through. But yeah, not too many others. Let us know if there are any others though that we should be keeping an eye out. It's always good to see those that content. Asterix is the other one that used to kind of stream fairly regularly as well, and I know he does a lot of Football Manager, but I haven't seen Doom too much with his teams this year, this season I should say. Not too much going on around the ground. Summer Rovers have got an equaliser at Burnley Pets, 2-2 in their game. Everything else is remaining the same, and there was a yellow card here as well. Second yellow card for a second yellow card for them, for their left back. So they've got 2 yellow cards, their left mid and their left back. So we have had 2 straight red cards this season as well, which we were a little bit shocked by. There was some chatter about the red cards in the stream yesterday as well, in terms of yeah, default and default tactics and all the rest of it. Because yeah, just having those red cards, just felt it's been a bit of a scramble to then make the changes to your team and then submit it, which then obviously can take 10-15 game minutes as well. So you then in our case we were sat without a defence for one of the games for a good while, and thankfully it was right before half time as well, so that probably helped with the timing of the game. But yeah, it still took a fair few minutes or game minutes to pull through. So too much going on around the ground. So as it currently sits, we do have, as I say, confirmation of that changes to the update to the table. So yeah, we're on plus 41 goal difference, and K Caston plus 38 as it speaks. So we do clinch that second spot if everything remains the same. But yeah, a fair few minutes left to play in these games, so anything could still change. But right now, as it sits, we're going to finish second. Dangerous attack from Gorka Torres, but looks like it amounts to nothing. Or no, we still could be on here. Goes out of play for a corner. A shot coming in here from Youssef, our centre back. It's saved. It's been quite quiet this second half. They've come back into it possession wise, and shot wise we haven't seen too many from either side really, but the second half so far, considering we're 15 minutes in, it's Not too concerning just yet, but we might start to think about making some changes. Keith's have got a third against Fro Wickney and just extend their gain there. Do you really want a second goal here just to kind of ease some of this tension? And Fernandez with a shot. Another save from Carlos Perez. Found the free kick. Dangerous attack. A foul. Just noticed that I think it was showing a shot here coming in from Martmon. Oh no. It's a goal. It's an equaliser for Martmon Athletic. They've tied it up against the run of play. It's 1-1. I mean, the home fans are going to go mad, but against the run of play, and that could cost us a spot here. Kate Caston beating Epilon Rangers quite comfortably there, but yeah, an equaliser here has put 3 points at jeopardy. Just going to go into the back end and see what we need to do here, just to maybe secure this win. I've got a shot coming in here though, but it's saved. I'm trying to make some changes in the back, but for some reason it's not. Oh yeah, no. Madamascar's decided to wake up. Yeah, that pending change coming through, so I'll let you know when that is made. Still looking for this winner. It looks like the change has been made. It's still saying one pending change, but yeah, no, it's still saying one pending change. Yeah, hasn't gone through just yet. 75 gone, and things aren't looking great. But yeah, still time in this game to snag a win here. Dangerous attack, and a foul and a free kick. Those changes are coming into effect now by the looks of it. 76 minutes. So we've brought on Ferreira. Well, those changes have been made. It's showing the same players in the back end that there we go. Yeah, so Ferrari has come on in left wing for Peter Fogel. Lange has come on for our goal scorer, actually, Fernandez. And then Song has come on in central defence for Youssef. We've got a goal. I wasn't paying attention, and I'm not even sure who this goal is for. And I've lost the... It's Sierra. Sierra to the rescue. Our right back has given us the lead, and it's 2-1 now the score, and yeah, looking good for it. So, and Gorka Torres there just picking up a yellow card, so we'll take it. But yeah, 2-1 the score now, and Sierra, our newest signing, Martmon in the box here, looking dangerous, but a shot coming in from Dubois. And a save from safe hand Andrews. It looks like that goal was unassisted. So I had two, our left back and our right back getting on the goal sheet, and Fernandez with the assist, who went off after 65 or 75, I should say. Sorry. Dangerous attack coming in from Lange. A shot, and this time it's blocked from Leroux, their defender. Another shot coming in from Lange, and another goal. Ulrich Lange in the 85th minute has given us a third goal and gives us a bit of a comfortable lead now and a bit of breathing space, which is good. There's a moment there and it was a bit shaky and a bit hairy, but we've managed to take control of the game as the statistics were showing anyway. But yeah, 3-1 the goal scorer now, and looking good for this second spot, which is good to see. Okay, Caston still 2-0 there, so the goal difference shouldn't come into effect. Well, will come into effect, but shouldn't change anything in terms of the league standings. So yeah, happy with how this has gone. Three-1 the score then, and yeah, it's a shot coming in from Torres and another save from Carlos Perez. Still in the box though, but we still have possession, but a foul and a free kick goes to them. Another shot coming here from Bogovic, from Martmon. Saved. Foron-Asham have got another goal against Kisa. They're giving them a game, considering the bottom of the table and it's the top versus bottom. But, yeah, full time here then the score. 3-1 the final result, and yeah, no, there was a moment when it was looking a bit hairy and we were a little bit concerned, but yeah, managed to take back control of the game. Not sure if it was the tactics. I'm going to say it was tactics and tactical genius, but yeah, no, ended up 3-1 the final score. Caston, whilst they got their win as well, they were unable to score enough to take second spot, and yeah, going around the grounds then. So yeah, obviously our result there, 3-1 against Martmon. Talk Town lost to a late goal against Petford Villa in that game. Bernie Pett lost to Sarum Rovers, which is a little bit surprising, but some goals in that game. 2-3 it finished, and Sarum Rovers with a late winner there. And then Foron-Asham 2, Keithsett 3 in that game. Fair play to Foron-Asham for giving them a bit of a fight as well in their last game. And then Epinal Rangers with their loss to Cape Caston sees... yeah, just changes the table. Doesn't really change the table too much, thankfully for our favour. But yeah, as you can see, let me give a bit of a live update here, which should be able to pull through. So yeah, so confirmation of the final standings of the table. Keithsett champions. Congratulations to you. 4 points in the end. We were fighting towards the end as well as Cape Caston, and I think certainly results against Epinal Rangers, and then losses against Keithsett and a surprise loss against Sarum Rovers as well cost us the league. But yeah, certainly was an interesting fight to the end of the season. So and always good fun as well. Thanks very much for joining us. We keep an eye out on the old Twitter as well for some club news, as well as our end of season awards as well, which will be presented soon. But thanks very much for joining us today. I think most of the seasons will be finished now as well. But thanks for joining us for this season, and good luck for your next season. And I hope you had a good time and good fun playing this season 0. We'll be back for season 0.5 at some point, so keep an eye as well. But thanks again for joining us. Please do like, share, follow in all the regular spots, and we will see you next time. Thanks again.